Hey guys, we're going to talk about writing variable expressions today. And I know you worked on this a little bit already, but this is just going to be a review and to show you a few more things about it and a few tricks. So you'll notice on my screen that I have quite a few examples, and I don't know why they're all number one. It won't let me change the number, so whatever. But the first number one says 5 more than a number. Well, I was not expecting that to happen, so we're going to have to go back and forth. But 5 more than a number. So I'm going to think 5 more than a number. Now, when it says 5 more or 5 less on the beginning of the sentence, that number is actually going to go second. So we're not going to put that first because it's saying it's 5 more than a number. So I need to write my number first, which I can use n for. And then more means add. So I'm going to write it like this. That says 5 more than a number. All right, let's do another one. I think I have to hit, yeah. All right, and then the next one says -10 times a number. So I'm going to go back to my screen. -10 times a number. Now, when it says times a number, you can do that several different ways. You can write the dot, which means multiply. You could write just the letter next to the number, because when two things are written next to each other, it means you multiply. Or you could use parentheses. I don't want you using an X because it gets too confusing with the other variables that we're using. All right, so that would be -10 times a number. And when you have something that's being multiplied, you always write the number first and the variable second. The next one says a number decreased by 2. So a number, that sounds like it's going to come first. Decreased means subtract by 2. And what I do when I'm done writing these expressions down is I look at them and I make sure that what I wrote matches what the words said. A number decreased by 2. Yes, that's what that says. So I'm good. The next one says 1/3 more than a number. Again, we have that word more than. If I have something that says more or less, that part's going to go at the end. So 1/3 more means plus, than a number. That says 1/3 more than a number. Nine less than a number times 6. 9 less, again, it's going at the end, than a number times 6. Remember, anytime I'm multiplying, I can just write those two numbers next to each other like that. That's 9 less than a number times 6. And let's see, I think we'll do a couple more of these. The sum of 11 and 5 times a number. Okay, I have to think about that one. The sum of 11 and 5. So anytime it says the sum of 11 and 5 or the sum of something or the difference of something, I'm going to put that in parentheses. So the sum of 11 and 5 times a number. Since it's times, I can just write it right next to it, and it means multiply. Seven times a number divided by -13. 7 times a number divided by -13. There we go. That was an easy one. And one more. this one's kind of long, so I might have to go back and forth. The sum of 6 and a number, let me do that part first. The sum of 6 and a number. So that's the sum of 6 and a number. And then let me see what the rest of it says. Sum of 6 and a number divided by another number decreased by 4. So when it says another number, that means I have to use a different variable this time. So the sum of 6 and a number divided by another number decreased by 4. Let's see if I can add it here. Divided by another number, I'm going to use a different variable, decreased by 4. And that's what that would look like. Listen, the biggest trick to this is when you're done writing the expression down, look at it and compare it with the words. That's going to help you know if you have the right thing written down.